Genshin just had their livestream for the version 5.6, and I have to be honest, it's looking pretty interesting. There is a lot of things to talk about this livestream, so let's get started. First, let's talk about the banners. On the first half, we have Escoffier and Navia. From what I have seen of Escoffier's kit, she is looking like a pretty powerful character, especially for freeze teams. Her cryo application also looked pretty good, so even for melt teams she will not be a bad option. Obviously weaker than Citlali, but still she will not be a bad option there. As for Navia, she is definitely one of the best DPS in the game. She is obviously not as good as the top tier DPSs like Mavica or Novelet, but she is not bad. She is also one of the best designed characters with a very good backstory. Then on the second phase we have Kinich and Raiden Shogun. The almighty Raiden Shogun and Musano Hitotachi. Kinich is definitely a good DPS, especially for bonding teams. And even though Raiden is not as good as new Electro DPSs, she is still a very comfy character to play. So pulling her is not a bad option at all. And now let's talk about the biggest surprise of this live stream that no one was expecting, the Inazuma Chronicled Wish. So for this we have Ayaka, Ayato, Yoimiya, Chiori, Yaimiko, Ito, Kokomi and Kazuha. Among them obviously Kazuha is the S tier meta pick, as he is extremely good for grouping and also for VV Rest Red. Even after the release of Zilonen, he is still a very good support character. Chiori is also not a bad character for Geo team. If you have other Geo character, she can definitely perform very well in your team. Yaimiko has fallen off a little bit with Fizzle and other very good Electro characters, but she is still a pretty good solid pick. Kokomi probably has the biggest fall off, but if you want a single target healer, she is not a bad option, and her Hydro application is also not bad. As for Ayaka, I think with the release of Escoffier, she is definitely going to get a boost, so if you like Ayaka, you can definitely pull for her, and the same is true for Ayato. Both of the Kamisato siblings are going to get a great boost with the release of Escoffier. As for Yoimiya, if you like her, definitely you can get her. She can still do pretty well in Abyss, but she has definitely been power capped by other stronger Pyro DPSs like Huta, Arlecchino and obviously Mavica. Okay, now that we are done with the banners, let's talk about the weapons we are going to get. So we are obviously getting Escoffier's signature weapon, a new polearm which is called Symphonist of Scents, and it will definitely be her best in slot, but not much is known about this weapon other than its Escoffier's signature weapon. Other than that, we will also be getting a 4-star event weapon called Sequence of Solitude, and it will be a free bow from an event reward. So now let's talk about the most interesting thing that is coming in this version of 5.6, which is the new Archon quest, Parallelism. When the teaser for this was first dropped, I was already interested because Jin was on the cover and I love Jin. Then after seeing the live stream, I became even more interested because it's looking like it's going to be a very interesting story. We got to see Diluc and Kaya working together, which was quite interesting. I don't like Kaya, but still it was quite exciting to see. We're also getting Albedo, and anything related to Albedo and his lore is definitely going to be very interesting. And we also saw Venti talking with Varka, which again was very exciting to see. But the thing I am most excited about is not all that. The thing I am most excited about is actually knowing about Hexenjurgle. The mages and the witches have always been one of the most interesting part for me in the Genshin story. So now that we might get to know some more information about them, I am really feeling excited. I don't think we are going to see anyone from the Hexenjurgle in this quest, but knowing anything about them will make me excited, because I just found it to be very interesting. Other than that, we'll also be getting 2 new bosses. One will be most probably a weekly boss and another one regular boss, which will be the Secret Source Automaton Overseer device. The new weekly boss really looks very cool with the chest pieces of queen and king. I really think this is one of the best weekly boss designs in the game. I really like it. I think it looks very cool. There will obviously be some events and stuff, but those are all the things I found to be most exciting about this live stream. So let me know what you all think about this, and thank you for watching.